A kind day to you all, I'm Kinsmark, and this is Let's Play Port of Call, an indie adventure game currently available for free on Steam, so let's click to start. I can't say I know all that much of the things I should expect from this one, so let's see. Controls, WSD to walk, mouse to look, left click to interact. Simple enough. Alright then. Alright. I apparently exist on a pier in the midst of an endless sea. There's always a lighthouse. Alright. That lantern is gigantic. Hi! I seem to have company. Creepily staring off into the distance and disappearing as the lantern goes out. The lamp looks broken. No point in messing with it. Okay. This is... Oh, hi. Stalking me, are you? This is gonna get creepy and symbolic, isn't it? Alright, how about this one? Oh, can't interact with that. Can I hover over that and comment on it? I cannot. Alright then. Cheers. Evening to you. How are you?
Oi.
Oi! You there? You're late. Late? Late for what? Where am I? Where the hell did you come from and who are you? Alright, this just took a change of tone. Late for what? I think you know perfectly well why you're here. Are you like the old seaman's death? On board with you. I'll see you in the bridge. Come on now, get. Oh! A ship has arrived. And he's gone. Yep, Condorly, I'm dead. And this is my ship to hell. They're the afterlife. Heaven, maybe? I don't know. That's not the sound a ship to heaven makes. Alright. This is a change from my expectations. Cool art you got here. Lines and shapes. Wouldn't have picked him as an art guy. Captain?
Oi.
Alright, to business. I assume you know how to do your job. I have a job? Get to it then. I'm the captain on this here anchor scrap, and I'll have no more dilly-dallying. How about lollygagging? What are you talking about? Great, they've sent me another idiot. I haven't the time to hold your hand while you learn to pick your nose. I have a ship to run. I guess I can start you off on a simple task, though, if that's not too hard for your wee little brain. There's a little girl in the first cabin on the left. Go get a ticket. Little brat won't let me come within a foot of her without squealing like a babe. Come back to me when you're done. And if you're feeling a bit lost, feel free to come back and chat. I'll take care of you. yeah, good one, me. Self-5. Rotary phone. It's a shame this thing's an antique. Alright. Globe. Maybe we're out in the middle of the Atlantic. No, I think we're sailing the astral seas. On our way to who the hell knows what. Alright, that's creepy as hell. I am on a ship of shades. Alright then. Cabin on the left. Hovery tomes. Sure. Oh, I can pick them up. Are you a poltergeist? Chick is creeping me out already. What is that? Pick up goldenrod crayon. Nah, I'll hold off on that. Hi, how are you? You seem upset. Uh-huh. Ugh, oh, that face. Don't eat me! Oh, who are you? Play it cool, because she doesn't like the ferryman, so... Oh, that's Karen. He has upgraded! Alright. Nobody, I guess. Anymore, apparently. Well, you don't look like the boogeyman. Boogeyman? The tall, scary man. Uh-huh. He has a hood and he's trying to eat me. Are you a scary friend? Crap, I clicked a thing and I don't know what I clicked. Apparently it wasn't funny. But you don't seem like scary like him. You seem familiar. I don't really recognize your face. What is your name? I can't say I recognize you, but I need to get your ticket. Let's chat a little longer. Maybe she knows something that I don't. My name? It's Lily. I haven't heard it in a while. What about yours? Crap, man, it's like clicking once sometimes counts like through multiple menus if it stays depressed long enough for the menu to change. That's not fair. So I think I told her I'm not going to tell her mine. Ha, alright. I gave you my name. I know, I would have told you mine. Skins Mark, nice to meet you. Where's Ted's? Oh. It was Ted's. I am just dense as hell, apparently. Come on, man. Ted's is the best despair in the world. He's my best friend. Last time I saw him, we were playing together and hiding from Marcus. Could you find Ted's? I could try. If I find Ted's, will you give me your ticket? Grandfather clock. The ticking on these things always drives me nuts. Yeah, me too. My parents have one. Man, it makes it hard to sleep in their house. Toy chest. Something creepy about this chest. Yeah, I can put my finger on exactly what makes it creepy. The fact that it's large enough to hide a corpse in. Alright. Lollipop. Looks like someone dropped their lollipop. Don't think anyone's gonna eat it now. I don't know. Maybe it's still floating a few inches off the ground. One cup. Too many hours were spent playing this game. Yeah, you too, man. Yeah, okay. Dollhouse. Doesn't look inhabited. What, pray tell, might inhabit? I am not asking that here, because who the hell knows? Toy train. Choo-choo, I guess. I'm a bit too old to be playing with toys. I mean, you can still appreciate them, you know, collect them and play with them when no one's looking. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Collecting souls, are we, Karen? Just doing your job. I get it. I've always said I thought Death would, you know, he's probably a chill guy. That is a gaudy as hell seat cover, if I'm honest. Someone pile of paper. This handwriting is strangely familiar. Is it mine? Can I make something out? Maybe? No, it's just scribbles. Ooh, that looks like an actual letter, though. Nope, still can't read that. What about you? Are you crumpled, or are you like origami, like a paper crane or something? No, I think that's just crumpled paper. Hang on, you look different. Oh. We'll just put you there for now. Alright, so, hunting for Ted's. Pagoda Bridge. Never had a chance to really travel. Yeah, me neither. Black and orange. Flames or a scaly surface. Yeah, it looks like scales to me. For some reason I expected to find that this was an elevator. I'm on a fucking ship. What am I thinking? Oh, wait, hold on. Ted's! Found him! Alright. Nothing in here. Nothing out there. I don't know, I keep expecting to see faces in the window. I don't know why, I'm just subconsciously expecting to see that. So, Lily? Found your teddy. Sorry I didn't introduce myself. Oh, Ted's! Alright, I'm gonna click, like, away from the dialogue. Missed you so much! The last thing I remember is me, Marcus, and Ted's were playing together while Mom and Dad were gone. Who's Marcus? Marcus is my big brother. He's nice and funny and silly. Not a dork. We were playing hide and seek when... What happened? Something killed you, didn't it? The three of us were playing hide and seek. Marcus, Ted's, and me. Marcus was the seeker. Ted's had a great idea for a hiding spot, so I listened to him. Did some creepy spirit possess Ted's and tell you to go to someplace dangerous that killed you? Is Ted's really the enemy here? Where did you hide? We went to go hide with the rest of Ted's friends in the toy chest. I climbed in, but the lid fell down and it got dark. I got scared. The wooden lid was too heavy. Couldn't lift it off. What happened next? I called for Marcus as loud as I could, but he didn't come. It was so dark and I couldn't breathe. And then it hurt. Why didn't Marcus find me? Yep, called this early. I'm sure he looked for you. Yeah, he always liked being Seeker. I just don't know why he didn't find me. I think he did, just a little late. Do you think he wanted to find me? I think Marcus wanted to find you. He seems like a good kid, just like you. Or just cold and heartless. I don't know, I couldn't tell you, kid. All I know is you're here now. Shut up and deal with it. Let's go the nice route. I think you're right. I remember hearing him call for me. I hope I see his dorky face again someday. Eventually. Fat turn? What? Pick up Lily's ticket. Have I set her soul at peace? Is that what this game is about? Alright then. Karen! I got the tickets! Just gonna walk right through these people, because that's not creepy at all. Hi! Am I first mate on the ship of death? You got your first ticket. I guess you're not completely inept. Yeah, let's just call a spade here. Let's just address the things that are happening. The girl Lily made it sound like she was dead. And? What of it? Oh, don't tell me you feel sorry for her. See, loads of kids off it every day. And you don't give a rat's ass about any of them. Why would she be any different? Because I met her and talked to her. What happens to her now? Hell if I know. Hell if I care. I just deliver the stiffs. Anything that happens afterwards, not my problem. Anyway, got another job for you now, lady. Use the lift at the end of the hallway. So it was an elevator, I was correct. Go talk to the drunkard in the bar. Can't understand a thing the fat man says. And I don't have time for any more of your stupid questions. Alright, fair enough, jeez. Karen's kind of a dick. Not exactly as chill as I expected. Alright, fine. Well, fat guy, drinking the sorrows of the eternal oblivion away. Can't say as I fault him. Alright, hey, oh, cool. I've already looked at those. Huh. This is a very different experience than I expected. Alright, oh, I hear a record skipping. Can I, like, fix you? Jukebox. No list of songs. I'll have to try my luck. Play the next song. Alright. Acceptable mood music. Yep. Mood music. Mm-hmm. Sure. Abstract flowers. At first glance, I thought it was just a painting of crumpled paper. Sure. Okay. How about that? No, just a little candle. Interesting. I mean, at least the ferry to the netherworld is a comfy place. Like, I'd have a drink here if I were dead. I mean, I don't know. Hi. Do you have a face? I don't know. Let me just, circle around the counter. Oi! What you having? A creepy face, apparently. Alright. Now, this is vinyl. Oh. But, I have spoken incorrectly. His voice is like this. Oh, there you are. What kind of service is this? I've been waiting for ages, you know. Oh, is he actually addressing me like this because I'm on this side of the counter? That's kind of cool. What are you talking about? The ferryman sent me. Did he now? That old curmudgeon must have gotten sick of my nagging. Well, how about it then? Want to serve an old man a drink? Sure, I'll play along, I guess. What do you want? Cheers! Let's see, how about we start with something simple? Yes, I think a gin and tonic will do nicely. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Potato Riot, William Orange, Simply Quinine, Not Your Pop Soda Pop, Bearded Sailor, Juniper Delight. I don't have any gin. Cup, it's a cup for drinking things, not terribly exciting. Thanks for sassing me, game. Draft faucets. Ooh, I wonder if they have any good beer. Do you think the afterlife has good alcoholic drinks? Certainly hope so. Plenty of time to have aged them. So that's... a cup! Here you are, sir! There you go. I have no idea what I'm doing. Wine glasses. Looks like containers for vodka or something. You know what, let's just, we're gonna go full potato. Oh, so that's vodka. Okay. Because it's made of potato, huh? Yeah! Alright, I see the game you are playing. Do I, How do I mix drinks, game? This isn't a thing you taught me. Can I mix all of it? Mixed vodka with gin. Oh. Cup? What the hell am I doing? Sir? Ugh! I know, I'm a little new. It's my first day. Cut me some slack. That's not what I asked for. Come on now, son. It's not that hard. Try again. I mean, if the damn things were labeled. Cup. Cup. I can't click on the cup. Which was the cup? Was it? It was that cup. Cup. That's a coffee cup. There we go. Why is this game that is tagged as a horror game putting me at the counter serving drinks? I don't drink a lot. I don't even know what gin is. I just know it's an alcohol of some kind. So it's not made of potato. Maybe it's this quinine? Tonic. Yes! Tonic! Put it in the cup. I can't because I don't have gin. Okay, so it's that. And not soda pop. Not orange, maybe? Sailor. Wait, gin is made of juniper, isn't it? Juniper berries. How did I know that? I don't know. Yes! Tonic and gin! There you go! In the cup! There you go! Ah, that's the stuff. Now then, why don't you tell me about yourself? I'm here for your ticket, Gramps, not to gossip. The ferryman told me everyone on the ship is dead. I mean, he didn't he implied it. Do you think I'm dead? This is gonna sound stupid, but I don't even remember my name. I mean, that's pretty clear, so let's just get the obvious out of the way. You know what, sure. I don't even know my name. I don't know, that's why I didn't introduce myself to the little girl. I just dodged the question, because I'm like, I don't know. Sure. Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Things like that have a tendency of floating back around. Why do you sound like you've died already and this isn't new for you? In this setting, is reincarnation a thing? And he's remembering like, oh yeah, I've done this a few times. Yeah, get it? Floating, because we're on a boat and... yeah, never mind. Anyway, I think it's time for another drink. Why don't we get a little fancier? No, let's not, because I'm not good at this. How about some vodka with orange juice? Alright, at least I know how to make that. So, let's see, vodka and orange juice. Yeah. And, do I even need a cup? Nope, okay, cool. Ah, that's what I'm talking about. I'd tip you. Well, if I had any money, that is. The currency souls? Maybe. Now, what were we talking about? The ferryman told me that everyone on this ship is dead. Do you think I'm dead? Kinda think I'm dead. Well, you don't look quite dead to me, son. But if that's so, you're in pretty good company. Am I? Most everyone on the ship's been dead for some time now. Well, except for Grouch in the raincoat. No one's quite sure about him. Oh, I think he died a long, long time ago. Long time. How can I tell if I'm dead? Or do you remember how you died? Because I'm pretty certain I'm dead. That's a story I've not told in a long time. Long time. How many times can I make that reference? And not one with a particularly happy ending either. I mean, you did die. Are you sure you want to hear it? Sure, go ahead. I, had a daughter once. Long time ago. Long time. Suffice to say, she died in an accident when she was young. My wife followed her soon after. Died of a broken heart, I guess. It was only me and my son then, and, well, I took to drinking. I can sense a pattern here. It eventually did me in. Anyway, you know what they say. You can only drink yourself to death once. Cheers. Alright, you seem to know how you got here. Do I know how I can tell if I'm dead? Now, that's a question only you can answer. It's different for everyone. Give it some time, though. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Now then, how about another drink? How about not? Just give me your damn ticket, you creepy-faced old man. I think I'm feeling some old-fashioned rum and cola this time. Okay, rum. Soda, got it. Bearded Sailor? That sounds like a rummy drink. Yeah, alright, I'm starting to get this. That's a strong drink. Thanks, Marcus. Second time I've heard that name. I'm gonna tell you now. Wait, what'd you call me? Wait, am I Marcus this whole time? Is that the thing here? Hi again! Ticket. His name was Horace. You're gonna disappear if I get close to you. If I look away. No, not if I look away. Okay. Lady, I have some questions, and I think you hold the answers. Hi. Yeah, of course, figures. She had the same face, didn't she? She did. Okay, alright. Going down, I think. You know, it isn't as overtly horrific as I had initially expected. It has a sort of subtle, creeping sense of dread to it that I'm starting to get, like, I can feel it now. It's starting to charm me. I'm starting to feel a little uneasy, so the game is actually doing its job fairly cleverly. Like, simplistic visuals and minimalistic audio aside, it's actually delivering fairly well. Alright. I see you got the old drunk fool's ticket. Good job, I suppose. Right, well, I don't have time to humor your every fancy right now. Choppy waters require my full... Wait a minute. What the hell is that woman doing out on the bow? Oi! You there! Get off me bow! You're blocking the view! I'm sure that one silhouette is causing you such strife across such a flat plain. Bloody girl's not listening. Go out there and get her to move. Uh-huh. The answers are coming now. Alright. I know that face. She seems familiar. Hello. You're the first person I've seen on this ship who doesn't look dead. Come to think of it, so are you. I mean, other than the other view. But your face is blurry. Why are you here? I could ask you the same question. I'm here to collect your ticket. I mean, I'm not actually. That's not what he told me to do. Isn't everyone on this ship supposed to be dead? They are dead. We're all dead. At least I thought we all were, until I saw you. I wonder. Have you talked to the ferryman? A few times. He ain't exactly a charming lad. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm here. He sent me for your ticket. No, he didn't! He just told me to make her move! How is he not dead? I mean, can I not put this together? That man is Karen the ferryman. You know, Styx. He's a cantankerous old man. Where exactly are we going? Seriously, the character hasn't put it together yet. I sure as hell have. Yeah? He's not the friendliest, but he will help if you ask. I don't know the answer to that question. It's been an open ocean ever since I boarded. Uh-huh. There's a lighthouse ahead of us. I'm sure there's someone there. Or who are you waiting for? I feel like that's a more poignant question. Yes. I can't remember exactly who he is or how he will get here. But I will wait for him. I just can't remember what he looks like. Have you tried walking around and talking to people here? I've met some interesting individuals. I've spoken with everyone I know on the ship. They're innocent, delusional, and pessimistic. I believe one is a shadow of the person I'm looking for. Are you talking about the black silhouettes on the ship? Yeah, shades, as I call them. I mean shadow in a more figurative way. Those people that you cannot see even, are people you do not know. This person is someone I know, but he is not his whole self. So I do know the little girl and the guy that was drinking. I think I am Marcus, and that's what I'm putting together here. Not whole. Come on, man, this character is not possibly this dense. I had another question. I have some time to answer. Who are you? My name is Alice. I know I'm dead. The last memory I had was in a hospital. Terminal illness. That's a lot to take in. He was the shadow person. Yes, he is missing a large part of himself. His shadow feels like the embodiment of negativity. His mask haunts me. Did this person help you remember who you're looking for? I didn't speak to him for long. He didn't have anything helpful to say, mostly hurtful. I could not see his face, as he was wearing a mask like the others. He does not sound very nice. I don't think I've met the guy. He is not very nice. I don't think you would have. He hides below, or rather, he's below the main deck, in the boiler room. Okay, how do you get down there? The lift only goes up, or does the ferryman know about this guy? Sure, let's go with that. I imagine he does. He knows a lot, despite his sour demeanor. Could you show me how to go down? The elevator only goes up. If only I could. I can hardly move anymore. This mask weighs on me so. Okay. Doesn't seem heavy. What's up with the masks anyway? The masks seem to be our new identity as we travel on the ship. I don't feel like my body has any weight, but the mask burdens me. It feels heavy in a way I've never felt. I don't know how much longer I can stay. Think about this person you are waiting for. Who is he? He's the one who waited with me in the hospital. I don't know how long I've been here, but it seems like I'm more familiar with this ship than any place else. I see. Can you remember anything else about him? And you didn't get any answers from this Shadow Man. Okay, let's just keep on with this line of questions. When I think about him now, I see the mask of the man in the boiler room. I don't know why, but it torments me. Maybe the ferryman has answers. No, he cannot help me. Find the boiler man. I'm not going to last much longer. Marcus. Uh-huh. Pick up Alice's tickets. Alright then. Definitely a creeping sense of dread to this game. Like, it seems silly and almost comedic at first. It's starting to get heavy now. And I like games that can play with contrasting dynamics like that. So I guess I should at least deliver her ticket. Spoke to her, did you? Bloody annoying, isn't she? At least she's out of the way. Well, don't you have something you ought to be doing? I'm busy here, and you have business downstairs. Go on, get! Heard that little conversation, did you? Alright. So how do I get down? I assume it isn't any of these. And, hold up, the lift does have a down thing. Wait, hold on. Was it always like this in here? Yeah, it was. Okay, I don't know. My eyes just playing tricks on me. Go down. Well! Convenient little change! I feel like Karen knows a hell of a lot more than he lets. Oh. Alright then! There's a crayon in here. What the hell symbology do the crayons have? Oh, I don't like it in here. Pick up gray crayon. Why am I collecting crayons? What does it mean? Hi. You seem nice. At the end of his time, the man from the boy finally emerges. But is he a coward still, or will he face his wraiths? Will he let the sands trickle out, or has the courage to turn back? Has he even the courage to turn back the hands of fate? I'm sorry, I'm still working on this whole sinister guy act. You know, I'm a little new to this. Just, act scared, all right? The ferryman sent me to get your ticket. Who are you? What are you talking about? Let's go with that. Do you not recognize the reflection gleaming in the dark? An embodiment of all your sins, all your pain. All your guilt stares back at you from the abyss. This is getting Nietzsche in here. What do you want from me then? The ferryman sent me to get your ticket! What do you want? The little girl, the drunken man, and the lover that lingers still. A chain binds them all to me, and every link whispers a name. Marcus. What do you mean? I just met these people. No, I didn't. Did you not recognize your dearly departed? Many ask for another minute, but few choose to squander it. A pity, the high price for admittance considered. Are you saying... Yes, he's saying I knew these people. What do you mean by high price? But no such compassion will I bestow upon a craven such as you. The answer you sought, I give to you now. A shattered soul taken to an edge. Slickened wrists brought about an end. Alright, so I killed myself. Alright, cheery. But is this the end of a story? Or the start of another? Most likely the former. as I see no hope for the latter. Shattered soul, slickened wrists. What are you... Seriously, this character is dense as hell! He's saying you killed yourself, man! Get it through your skull! With all the pieces before you, one might think you a bit slow, right? It was your hand that slew you, yet not that alone. And by your hand, the others also found themselves here. Oh, alright then. I'm a serial killer. Cool. I didn't murder them. I'd never murder anyone. Nothing so crude, but in the end, just the same. Oh, okay, so my dying affected them, and eventually caused all of them to die from some other means. Alright. Not exactly as threatening, still creepy and dark. Inaction can be just as strong as an action. Knives are not needed to cause pain. The sister, dead of neglect at age 6. The father, drowned in a cup with only his son to blame. And finally, the woman, waiting for the man who never came. Lily said she died stuck in a toy chest. I had nothing to do with it. That's just because you can't remember it now, man. My father, the drunk man, was my dad. I'm the one that was with... All of these are obvious questions, man. Let's just go with this one, I guess. Yes, the woman you once professed to love now waits in the grave. Awash in the masquerade of beyond. You paid dearly to be able to see her again, ignorant of the results your actions would spawn. Alice called you a shadow of the person she was looking for. What did she mean? Though it stares you in the face, still you do not see. Flip a coin in the air and watch as it spins. One side shows you, the other side, me. How is it, though, that there are multiple aspects of the same core soul, though? I am everything you hate, all you regret, woven into one person, your greatest laments. You're me, but Alice was my wife. I remember now. You still have questions, and I have answers. The sister, dead of neglect at age 6. The father, drowned in a cup with only his son to blame. Yeah, do I seriously have to ask about all of these? I mean, it's pretty clear at this point. Yeah, Lily died and stuck in a toy chest. Recall the whole story, Marcus, before you say that again. You were in charge of her, something you resent. Had Big Brother watched her, as he promised he would, she would not have been dead in a coffin taken too soon. It's not true! I always took care of her! I looked for her! Yeah, you didn't look hard enough. Let's go with that, because I mean, at least that implies some freaking effort. Mistakes were still made, and consequences must be had. A wrong and a right do not always absolve, and so you must live or die with the results you have wrought. I tried, though. I was just too late. One more quarrel I have with you before a resolution is reached. The father, drowned in a cup, with only his son to blame. Of course. Who else could he be? But he was but was he a loving father, or an uncontrollable debauchee? I remember him now, but I know my dad loved me. In the bar he said he drank himself to death. Let's go with this one. I wonder, what kind of love compels a man to the bottle, where he seeks solace in spirits instead of his last child? My dad had a problem, but I know in the end he cared for me. I don't know, I can't speak for him. I mean, he seemed like a nice enough guy that just had his own demons. Alas, it seems that the need for me is done. Though do not believe that you have won. One more thing remains for you before you reach the end. Go find the woman, speak to her, and leave nothing unsaid. I notice he doesn't have a name. Hold on, what's that label on the ticket? Fatum. What does that mean? I feel like I've heard that. Rite of passage. Oh, man. Chills. Like, legit chills. Okay. This is delivering a lot harder than I had any indication it might. Alright then. Should I collect all the crayons? Because I could actually pick them up. Like, what significance do they have? I mean, like... Whoa. Oh. We are close to the lighthouse. Have we docked somewhere? Hang on, allow me a second. I want to search for these crayons, because the fact that I can actually, like, pick them up and they disappear, and they go into my inventory instead of just hovering in front of me like I'm picking them up and carrying them somewhere, to me that seemed to indicate that they're for something, even if it's just something as simple as, like, you know, an achievement for collecting all of them. I don't know, I'm curious, because maybe it means something else. Was that always empty? Alright, well, there's these. Viridian crayon. Goldenrod crayon. Oh man, this soundtrack is moving. Ruddy. Have I missed any others? Yep. Cerulean crayon. I always liked that word. Thought it sounded pleasant. Alright. I think prior to moving on, let me just check the upper level real fast and see if I've missed any there. I don't recall seeing any, I hadn't looked for them at the time, so let me just take a quick look. Are there any around these tables? There are not. Alright then. Curious that the sea is all gold now. That is an eerily gorgeous view. Simple graphics aside. Alright, well. Confronting the end, I think. I am, like, seriously apprehensive. This has delivered in a manner I could never have seen coming. The wheel's actually spinning. Alright. So everyone is disembarked. Guess that means we've arrived. So there she is. And him. Alright. It's you. I can see you now. Do you know who I am? Or should I say the Wheeler Man is gone now? Well, let's ask her. Yes, Marcus. It's always been you. You found me. How did you come back? Everything went dark, and then I heard a voice. It was you. You brought me back. But now you need to make a choice, Marcus. We're at a crossroads. Crossroads? This place is special. You saw it before I did. It's a junction between the world of the living and the life beyond. It's time to decide. What choice do I have? I'm just a passenger. You're special, Marcus. I hope you know that. How so? I do. You're both a part of this world, and the world we both came from. But it can't be that way once you walk through one of these doors. I won't hold anything against you. I love you, and I know I'll see you again. If you take the door closest to me, you will travel to a life beyond, with everyone you've met on this ship. And if I take the other? What then? Are you going back to the world of the living, through the lighthouse? Or are you going through the left to stay with me and the others? Oh. I can choose to reincarnate, or spend eternity amongst friends and family. I mean, that feels like a pretty clear choice. Let me see if he has anything to say about it. I'll just avoid the light of the doorway. Hey, what's your take on all this? Well, the cat's out of the bag now, laddie. There's no happy ending here. No sailing off into the sunset. You have a choice to make, and I don't envy you one bit. Know that if you choose this door to go back to the world of the living, there might not be any coming back here. I can't idle by and wait for you forever. Next time you come back, it might be a different ship. Or maybe it won't be a ship at all. I don't know. The afterlife is funny like that. Anyway, you have a choice, and I can't sit here forever till you choose. Go on. I mean, the choice is pretty obvious to me. So, sure. Guess it's finding out what eternity's like. The last great journey and all. The other side. Can't seem to move or anything. I can hear her calling in the distance. Huh. Man. That hit pretty hard. Underdog Games. Man, claps and hats off to you. That was an impressively well-conceived experience, because I think the impact hits as hard as it does because the contrast of the simplistic visuals, the at first sort of silly soundtrack and almost comedic timing and character dialogue causes one to lower one's expectations of emotional impact, and so it sort of lulls you into having lowered your guard for an emotional story. And so once it hits, suddenly it's just like, whoa, I'm in for a lot more than I realized. So that really actually had more of an impact than I think were it like a creepy, overtly sinister atmosphere and aesthetic might have actually delivered. I think that would have actually like hammered a little too hard on the dark themes. This contrast actually worked really well for this. The only things I could criticize at all are cursory. Things that don't actually have to do with the story itself. You know, the fact that, yeah, the visuals are fairly simple, the lighting isn't all that there, the audio design is fairly simple. Like, characters only like muttered the first word in a line of dialogue, and then the rest of it was all just text. I might have liked to see it actually like fully voice acted. At the same time, though, all of those are just cursory little side elements. The core experience here delivered upon the sort of experience that I think they were after, and I'm curious to see how some of the other like choices in dialogue turned out, the alternate ending, and how that actually functions and plays. I'll leave that up to you guys, because I always like to, if there's something like that left in a game like this, you know, encourage you guys to play this for yourself and check out the work that devs clearly put a lot of time and thought and effort and heart and soul into. Get it? And I am impressed with this, so I'll keep my eye out for further work from this studio, because there is clear talent at work here. I feel like I had something else that I'm compelled to say. I just can't quite pluck it from the ether. I just came up with it as I closed out my thoughts, so I'll cut this in post and then complete the outro this way. It's the fact that this isn't a game so much as it is an interactive experience that I think catches one off guard and impacts one a great deal more than a simple novel or even a visual novel might, because of the fact that one has agency in the environment that it's telling the story through. It forces you to walk through the steps of the character and to, you know, confront and converse with the characters that are so integral to the core narrative that it's telling, and that you gain, you know, such insight into as it goes. So to call this a game isn't entirely accurate, because a game sort of implies that there's challenge and consequence and risk reward, and like I suppose there is a completion state because one can finish this. It's just, to me, more of
an interactive experience formatted comparably to a game. So suffice it to say, I'll certainly leave a link in the description for you guys to check this out for yourselves. I highly encourage you to do so. I think that's pretty much all I've got to say. It's just as simplistic as this seems. Again, it caught me off guard in a pleasant way. So again, cheers to the developers for that. So I'm Kinsmark here, Last Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed. Oh, hi, sir. I have a knife. Keep distance. Farmer folk, keep distance. Is that a thing that should concern me?